If you found my video, then it's likely that your cat has got FIP. I'm sorry to hear that, but I experienced the same thing myself in 2019 where Patches, my Siberian forest cat, has got FIP, dry form, and we had to either try this medication or let him die. So there are different types of GS in the market. There's pills and there's injectables. But the one that Dr. Peterson actually invented was injectable form, and it's most recommended to start injectables before you go on to pills. But today I'll be teaching you how to do the injectable form instead, because that's the thing that a lot of people are wondering about. How do I inject my cat? How do I draw the solution from the vial? And where do I store the vial? What is the dosage? For dosage wise, it's best to check with your Warrior admin in your country and whoever is handling your case. Okay guys, this is what you need to inject your cat with FIP. You need your GS, you need your syringe, your alcohol swab, and 2 needles. For needles, I highly recommend 21 gauge green. This is what we use in our country. I think different area would advise differently, I'm not sure. Check with your admin again. And a syringe, and with Lula lock. So yeah, and I recommend 3 ml. You can go lower or higher, depends on your need. And Lula lock is very important. I will explain to you why later. An alcohol swab to clean the area where you're going to inject your cat. And this is the GS. The cost of GS varies, and I'm using this one as an example because it's a bit faulty. It actually has some crystals growing out here, so I told the supplier that I'm not comfortable giving it to cats, so I'm using it as an example for you guys to see how to draw from the syringe. And you guys need to pardon me if my hands are trembling because I have anxiety. So what you want to do first is you open up the syringe. And see, this is the one with the Lula lock. Can you see? I'm not sure if my camera is focusing. So it has there's a knob here you can really turn, and then you open one of the needles, open it this way. For the Lula lock, you have to twist it in and you tighten it, then you take it out. So I'm going to explain why it's recommended to use the one with the Lula lock. Because the injection, like I said, it stings, so your cat might struggle, and there were many times that my cat struggled and started to run away during injection, and the needle bent or get dislodged from the syringe. So because it's a Lula lock, you cannot dislodge it. But look at this one doesn't have a Lula lock, and it's easily taken out. So if my cat were to struggle, it just comes out like that, and then you will waste your GS, which is equivalent to wasting money at the same time. So yeah, Lula lock is better. So Lula lock, it will not come out at all. So it's very useful if you can get your hand on this. This is a vial of GS. This one is just a sample that is not for sale. That's why I'm using it as an example to show you guys how to draw GS from a vial. So you open the top, and you have to keep this out of light. I mean this is an example, that's why it's under light now so that you guys can see my video. But storage wise, it's best to store it in the refrigerator, but it's again not necessary, but it's advisable to store in the refrigerator. There's a rubber here. You're going to open up your needle and you're going to put it into this rubber here. Okay, I'm struggling because I have anxiety and I tend to tremble. So pardon that. So you put this in from here, turn your syringe over, and we are going to try and draw. Okay, show you like this. Wait, let me adjust the camera. We are going to try and draw 1 ml. So usually we do it upside down, but for video purpose, I'm going to show you 1 ml. So you draw more than 1 ml first, let it flow in. As you can see, there's air bubble, right? Then it will go back up. I want the marker to hit 1 ml before you release. But usually I draw more than that. So I have it at 1 ml now. And there is a little bit of bubble in the syringe, and you don't want any bubbles in the syringe. So what you do is you can hit it so that the bubble goes up. And slightly push it out. Just push the pocket of air out. So a bit of a drop came out because I pushed the air bubble out. So now there is no bubble at all. And what you want to do now is you're going to cover this needle back. And you want to replace this needle with a new needle. And why that is so is because the GS solution is acidic and it stings, and you don't want it to go into the cat and hurt it before you even inject the cat. Don't worry, they won't feel it when you inject them with a new needle. Usually they only start to react to it when they feel the GS under the skin. They will start to like sting them, and then they will start to like scream or fidget or try to fight back. But that again depends on cat to cat. Some cats are very mild, some are aggressive, some my cat fidgets a lot but he doesn't bite, some bite. So it depends on your cat. So you just twist up the lular lock, the solution is still inside, and twist into a new one. See, there's a new thing, and then you throw this away safely. You put this aside, and this is how you prepare your syringe for GS injection. Okay guys, this is Patches the cat. He is my FIP cat 2 years ago. He had FIP in 2019, and he is very well now after 84 days of GS injection. So he's going to try and be a model here. If he can't, I'm going to use a different example. So when you inject the FIP cat, because it stings, the side effects is that it will create sores on the back of the skin. So under the skin, you will create sores. So what you want to do is to rotate the injection on different parts of the body. So you can do one day here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then go back to Monday again. Or you can just keep going. For what I do 6 of this area, but avoid some people say to avoid the spine area, but I feel that it's actually okay if you know how to pull up the skin. And how you want to hold the cat, right, is you can use the laundry bag. Hello. You can use the laundry bag, or you can get someone to hold your cat this way, burrito him, and then another person do the injection. But if you did it alone, if you do the injection alone, you can actually get a laundry bag. You can get it on Amazon, or you can also get it a towel, and then you cut holes at the back of the towel, burrito the cat, cut holes behind, and inject from there. So how do you do an injection under the skin? My cat is long haired, so I'm not sure if you are able to see, but you can actually pull out this you can actually pull out the skin of the cat and then create a tent underneath. That's where you put the injection. Okay, he's running away. Anyway, he's a very bad example because his hair is so long. Let me get my ducky. Say hello to my duck. Sorry, poor duck. Like, let's pretend that this is the back of the cat, and this is the skin without all the fur. So what you want to do is you pinch the skin of the cat upward, and then you will create a tent here. This is not as flexible, but it works. So you feel like it will look like this. It will look like this under the skin, and this is where you want to inject the cat. So once again, somebody can hold the cat, and then you can pinch this up. There will be a tent here that looks something like this, and you want to inject it this way at this angle. Go it this way, make sure, inject in, make sure that the needle doesn't come out from the other side of the skin, and then inject the GS into the cat. So your cat might struggle, might start to melt, but if it's very sick, it most likely won't do it. But as they get better, they might start to fight back with you. So you can ask your admin for different ways to inject your cat. But yeah, so the most importantly is to rotate the injection site also. So there are often times when you inject the cat and then there will be blood, or your cat will yell very loudly, or it seems harder to inject. It's likely that you hit a blood vessel, and if you hit a blood vessel, your cat might bleed from that spot. If he does bleed from that spot, use a cotton swab or tissue and apply pressure onto it. Let me see. Usually you just use tissue. You apply pressure and to stop the bleeding. Once you stop the bleeding, then it'll be fine. If the injection site leaks, try and estimate how much leaked and re-inject your cat. It's very important that you re-inject how much you estimated leak instead of underdose your cat when on FIP treatment, so that you will complete the 84 days without any relapse, without any extensions, and you save money that way too. So there is this supplement that is recommended by the vet, local and internationally. It's called ProBoost. You can get it on Amazon. I think you only can get like 2 packs at once, and it gets sold out very quickly. You probably might have heard of it from your admin or from FIP Warrior, but ProBoost has proven to be very effective in supplementing your FIP cat during treatment. And this is not a trade promotion. I am not supported by any brand, GS or ProBoost, or whatever syringe or pharmaceutical or vets. But if you would like to support this video, you can actually go to my description below my video and purchase ProBoost from my affiliated link, so that I could earn a little bit of commission and also help the cats that are being treated here. So this should be the end of my review. What you want to do during FIP treatment also is to get blood tests done every 4 weeks and a week before your 84 days to keep track of how your cat is doing and see if they are doing better, see if they are improving. Is there any need to increase dosage? Those you need to work with your admin again. And I hope this video helped you a lot, and I'll see you again next time. All the best for your treatment. Goodbye.